What's good, YouTube? Your boy Jay Johnson here, and I am here with a new video today. I want to go ahead and take things back a little bit to the basics here in regards to fishing and things like that. Last year I got asked a question in regards to my fishing license, and someone asked, do I carry my fishing license? Because most of the videos you see that I do, you won't see it on camera, but I always have my fishing license. I wanted to try to do a little bit more in regards to maybe helping people get introduced to fishing, as well as to create an avenue for people to learn. So I'm not going to take much time. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to get you guys over to the laptop here. I'm going to actually buy my fishing license right here from online at my house. And I'm going to show you guys how you can do it too. All you need is a printer, computer. You guys can get your fishing license regardless of what state you're in. You would definitely have to check with each of your states because each state has a different law. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So let's get here. So we are just in a normal Google window here. You can type in, literally for searching, you can type in, let's see, fishing license. Now I'm in Pennsylvania, so essentially what I see is I see PA come up as first. But literally you can search whatever state you're in, and you should be able to find something that will give you directions on how to actually get your fishing license in your state. This gives you a few options here. The first one that comes up actually says buy a fishing license, PA Fish and Boat Commission. And that is where I would go to buy my license. I buy my license usually every year online, unless I'm able to get to a bait shop like H&L Tackle. Then I'll go ahead and buy my fishing license there. But if I'm home, I want to go ahead and just grab it. I want to be able to reprint copies and things like that. That's when I would go ahead and buy a fishing license right from the website here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on buy a fishing license. It should take me here to the PA Fish and Game website here. And it's going to take its time, clearly. Thank you. This website took about an hour and a half. This website took about an hour and a half to load, but whatever. Buy a fishing license. It says purchase a Pennsylvania fishing license or a gift voucher. So basically I'm going to do so online. It also gives you additional options to do so in person. So you can definitely check that out. If you want to go to a store, you can get your fishing license at Walmart, any bait shop that exists out there. You can get your fishing license in a lot of places actually, guys. So there's really not an excuse to not get your fishing license. Once you buy it for the year, you're good for the year. So that's definitely a good part about that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and click online. I'm gonna buy it right from the outdoor shop. As I said, every state should allow you to do this. You're gonna select your options here. It's giving you different things here. Renew purchase and registration. I do need to do that for my kayak. But for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and select purchase a fishing license. This says hunting licenses mailed to the customer should be received within 7 to 10 business days. Fishing licenses must be printed at the time of purchase and will not be mailed to the customer. All sales are final. So if you do not have a printer, you will be able to download a PDF copy of your fishing license to use. And that's definitely good because you can reprint that over and over and over again versus paying, I think it's like $5 if you lose your license and you have to get a replacement. It's like 5 or 6 in Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. I'm gonna tell you to read this first. Actually tell us who you are, actually to choose your license and permit, submit your payment, and then you're able to view and print your stuff. All of this information I recommend you read. I go through this every year, so I'm going to skip past this. So we're gonna click start here. This is gonna ask you for multiple pieces of information here. I am going to enter my social security number. As you guys can imagine, I'm gonna block this section out. So here we go. I'm gonna put my information in. Put in my date of birth, the oldest man you know. No, I'm not really that old. I'm 35 years old, guys. To qualify for a resident license and a permit, a person must be a Pennsylvania resident, regardless of what state you're in. That's gonna be dependent upon your state. So this is gonna be specific to your state. This is Pennsylvania. A resident is a person who has been domiciled, maintains a true, fixed, and permanent home and principal residence in Pennsylvania for 30 days, for a period of 30 consecutive days, immediately preceding application for a license. So you have to have lived in Pennsylvania for 30 days before, immediately preceding, yeah, so it's 30 days before. So basically, I'm a PA resident, so I'm gonna click I certify under penalty of law that I am a bona fide resident of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And look at this, all my information just showed right up here. So basically you're gonna input your information if you haven't put your information in. If you already have done this, if you've done this in the past, then literally you can just verify all your information is correct. Once your information is correct, you would click on purchase a license, permit, or application, reprint a license, or redeem a voucher. If you select update address or personal information only, you can update your address information, or you can check on the status of an antlerless deer or elk application. Let's hit continue. So this gives you options. Pennsylvania is actually pretty cool because you can buy a 1 day, a 3-year resident, a 3-year resident fishing license, a 10-year fishing license. Nah, but I am actually simply gonna buy a 1-year license here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the resident annual 1 year. I'm considering the 3, truthfully, because I don't like going through this every year, but then again, I'm not getting a discount for buying multiple years. So really it's gonna be specific to your state and how you would use your fishing license. So me, 3 years would be good, but I will probably lose the license in the first year. So I'm gonna do 1 year. This is a resident annual. Every year I do get my trout stamp. All right, so I did 1 year. This came up, it said the following licenses and or privileges are suggested for purchase along with this license and or privilege. A trout stamp or salmon permit. I always get my trout stamp. Click on OK to purchase this license and or privilege. Click cancel if you do not wish to purchase this license and or privilege. Now they're trying to get me to get a Lake Erie permit, which I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get the annual fishing license button. That is actually pretty cool though. You can just get a button and then it shows that you have your fishing license. It's $10. I don't know why this is doing this. I've never seen this. A voluntary bass permit. Wait, what is a voluntary bass permit? Annual voluntary permit designed to help maintain funding levels for several key fishing related programs. Revenues generated from the sale of these permits will be reinvested into the bass program. But it doesn't give me any information about it. All right, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. So we got the resident fishing license. We also have the trout and salmon permit, which is $9.90. There's nothing else I need here. I mean, if you're gonna go out, throw cast nets, if you wanna sign up for the Angler and Boater magazine, you can sign up for that here. The fishing summary booklet is $3. I think you can go get this at the store for free. I don't even know, so I don't know why they're selling it. They have all these things here, but I guess, I mean, if you really are interested in fishing, you wanna learn more about fishing, obviously you wanna get as much edification as possible. We got everything in our cart, we're ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and click on continue. Once we click on continue, it's probably payment time. So this is not the fun part. So in total, it's $32.80 in Pennsylvania to go ahead and do so. So I am going to go ahead and pay. You can pay with a credit card. You can also pay with an electronic check. I'm gonna do so with my credit card. We're gonna cover all this information up, but let me go ahead and enter my information real quick. All right, so the payment went through. It gave me my transaction information and everything. Remember, this is not your license, okay? Your license, they're gonna give you a link to download your license afterwards. So it is going to give you this link right here. So I'm gonna click on print license and document. So now it gave me a PDF. Here's what I recommend for this, okay? If you have a Google Drive, if you use an Apple phone, anything like that, take your license, save it into your Drive, your Apple phone, whatever you have access to. Listen to me, I promise you this is the best thing ever, okay? Number one, if you ever lose it, you do not have to come back to your main page or to the state's page to do a like a duplicate license. A duplicate license is $6, okay? So you don't have to do that. You can just reprint the same license again, re-sign it, you're good to go. And it's always good to have on your phone. You're always supposed to have your license displayed. But I would rather, even if I didn't have my license, I'm like, man, I got up, I ran to the lake, I went fishing, I had to get it, I had to do everything, and I was so excited that I left my license. In the last and worst case scenario, I could stop at a Staples, I could print my license out. Or if nothing else, I will clip my phone to me and I will have my license displayed on my phone. It sounds dumb, But I would rather show something and get a warning than not show anything and lose all my gear. By purchasing a fishing license, guys, you help keep our waters clean, you help keep things going and running smoothly in your state. So I definitely recommend buy a fishing license. It's like $30. If you think about how much time you can use it, you get to use your fishing license from January 1st to December 31st every year. So that's 365 days of fishing every year you get to use. If you did the math on what that would be, let me bring up my calculator. All right, so if you did the math there basically and you divided the $32.80 by 365 days per day, you would be spending about 11 cents. I mean, for the amount of fun, the experiences you guys get to have, you can teach your kids, you can go out and spend time, good family time, outside of the house, outside of Fortnite, outside of everything, just by spending $32 or 11 cents a day. That's pretty insane. So my recommendation, guys, if you get a chance to, definitely grab your fishing license. I'm gonna go ahead and print mine out now here. So let me go grab it here right off the printer. So let's do that. But I definitely recommend here, go out, get your fishing license, and go out and catch some fish, man. Catch some fish. But let me get my fishing license here, hold on. All right, guys. So the absolute beauty of grabbing a fishing license online is clearly this. You just saw me do this from start to finish, grab the fishing license right here. I can get up, leave the house right now and go fishing. I encourage you to do the same thing. It's nice outside. Get out here and enjoy some of this weather, man. I'm about to do the same thing. Next video will be up next Saturday, guys. Once again, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to make sure you're notified about new videos. I thank you for tuning in and thank you for checking out the Jay Johnson Experience. Hopefully this helped you guys out if you guys are looking to find out how to buy a fishing license. I love y'all, man. Stay safe, peace, love, and hair grease. I am out. Peace.